Alright. This is going to be part 34 of Persona 5, The Royal. Anyway. We're going to try and get the last couple social links done before we obviously run into the whatchamacallit.
Good day. Huh? Thank you.
Haru says, I see there are 8 different ways to roast coffee beans. Apparently the light roast is the most acidic. It says here that the type of roast you want should differ depending on how you want to drink your coffee. Wow, she's so boring. I just say that's fascinating.
Yes.
She says, I think I'd like to try hand roasting each type someday.
To be honest.
She says, you know, Okumura Foods didn't start out as a burger chain. Originally it was nothing more than a small cafe run by my grandfather. That particular shop closed before I was old enough to appreciate the finer intricacies of coffee, but that's where the real origin of our family business lies. I say, I had no idea. She says, me either. At any rate, after my grandfather passed, the company shut the cafe down due to its steady loss of revenue. He had never cared about turning a profit, though. His only goal is to make people happy. He built a strong community around the cafe, and he would even give out free meals to those who couldn't afford it. The day it closed, people lined up for blocks to give flowers. They really loved the place. I wonder how many people would line up for Big Bang Burger if it suddenly went out of business. I know we need to do well to keep our employees paid, but I can't help but think we lost something important. I mean, Takakura-san seems to only be focused on profits. At this rate, we'll never lose our black image. I just say, that'd be bad.
Yes.
She says, I have to figure out a way to turn things around. I think what I really need to do is get stronger. I mean, I can act tough in front of my employees, but you know how weak I am inside.
And...
I have a plan, though. Before I can really determine who I trust, I first need to know what it means to have others trust in me. So I'm gonna get stronger, strong enough for you and the others to rely on me. Empress, rank 6.
Alright.
She says, how am I supposed to gain the trust of my employees? I'm not a great public speaker. Anyways, someone approaches us and says, Haru? It's that creepy guy, of course. Haru says, Sugimura-san, what are you doing here? I was heading home from a business engagement when I saw you from my car window. Do I know you from somewhere? You're one of those brats from before. Haru says, this is a friend from school. He's helping me look for some books. We're gonna get back to our shopping. Please excuse us. The fiancé says, hold on, Haru. You think you can go on a date with another man and leave your fiancé in the dust? She says, you're not my fiancé. I told you I'm not marrying you. He says, oh yeah? And what about the contract I made with your father? She says, father is no longer here. Besides, marriage is something you go into with your own free will. A contract would never hold weight in court. The fiancé says, are you sure about that? Think about the reparations clause. If you back out of the deal, you'll lose everything you own. She says, even so. The guy says, and what about your employees? Are you willing to put their jobs on the line for the sake of your selfishness? Besides, this marriage is exactly what Okumura Foods needs right now. My father would have no trouble managing your shares or sweeping away your company's tarnished image. That reminds me, did Takakura-san tell you about the wedding hall? He got us the Phoenix Wing at the Hilton. She says, what? The fiancé says he made a provisional reservation for 10 days this coming spring. After all, the sooner the better. She says, wait a minute. He says, we'll have to look into our guest schedules as well. There'll be over 300 of them. Takakura-san can handle Okumura Foods in the meantime. Why don't you go stop by the gym? If you have the time to mess around with this punk, you damn well have time to get thinner. Wow. He says, I'm out of here. She says, sorry about that. I just say, that guy is horrible. She says, you're not wrong about that. The only thing he needs is a wife he can control, and I guess I'm the perfect target. I just say... No, she says, he's gonna get Okumura foods as well as my inheritance, and I'm totally powerless. I just say, be strong. Anyways. Wah, wah, wah. Poor little rich girl. Pardon my not giving a shit. Anyways. I'm so rich and pretty. Oh, my life is so horrible. Food. Anyways. Looks like we can progress Devil as well. Hour.
Oh, honey.
I'm gonna save here just in case I run into a roadblock with any of the other confidants, so that I could come back for quick reference and use the fortune teller to help things move along. Anyways.
Thanks. Hey!
Oya says, I went to see Kaio the other day. She got so skinny. She looked like a stranger. She wouldn't say anything either. I think she had a mental shutdown. I say, are you okay? She says, yeah, I was expecting it to be bad, but it's still pretty jarring to see her in person. Her doctor said they found her collapsed on the street about a year ago. She'd been wandering along the coast without any belongings, so the director's wife took her in. Lala says, is there any hope of recovery? Oya says, all we can do is pray. Either way, Kaio is still a suspect, so bringing her back would put her in danger again. Lala says, so we'll never know what happened with that bureaucrat. Oya says, not necessarily. I have her hair clip. It looks like an ordinary accessory, but it has a miniature camera built inside. Remember that voicemail where she said she had something big? Well, it was all on the hair clip. Lala says, so... Oya says, it was a picture of the bureaucrat's secret meeting. The other party must be the one behind the slush fund, and the other party was one of Shido's confidants. Lala says, Shido? I can't believe a politician like him would work with someone so horrible. Oya says, it's pretty clear that confidant was blackmailing the bureaucrat and killed him for not paying up. Kaio must have managed to escape, but then ended up suffering a mental shutdown somehow. I'm not sure what could possibly cause something like that, though. In any case, maybe that's why they decided to leave her alive. They underestimated her journalistic talent. Lala says, that's an amazing story. It'll be a huge scoop if you're right. Oya says, but given the current situation, it's going to be difficult to write an article about it. I wouldn't have Kaio's testimony, and even if I did, I wouldn't be able to corroborate her story. I'd get crushed if I tried to take them on without being fully prepared. Oh my goodness. Scandals abound. Anyways, where am I with this? I must have clicked on the wrong thing. Let's try that again. I just say, you're not giving up, are you? I'm not on the romance track, so I got confused. Oya says, I'll do whatever it takes to pursue the truth. I said I need to be fully prepared, it'll just take a while. Lala says, so? Oya says, I've resigned myself to a long battle. I have her photo, now I need to get some solid evidence and lay the groundwork to prove her innocence. I'm gonna avenge her. Well then, our deal's over. It'll be too dangerous for you to stick around from here on. You understand, right? The opposition won't think twice about taking down anyone in their way. I'm sure I'll be targeted, so to be safe, you shouldn't come here again. I just say, I want to help. She says, are you serious? You must have nerves of steel. Lala says, you're never really honest with yourself, Ichiko. You're not going to find anyone else who listens to you like this guy. It's gonna be a long battle. You should have him by your side.
What?
She says, it's not like that. Lala says, sure. And what about you, kid? You're not afraid to face the danger, are you? I just say, of course not. Oya says, fine. If you're sticking your nose in on this, of your own free will, there's nothing I can do. I'll solve this case on my own, but I appreciate a friend who has my back. Alright, let's have a kickoff party. We'll break out the champagne. Lala says, it'll have to be the cheap stuff. This place isn't classy enough to carry brand names. I'll grab an oolong tea for the kid. Oya says, man, lamest party ever. I guess the booze doesn't matter though, it's all about the company.
Alright.
Devil is level 9. Lala says, I'll go chill a bottle. I'll be back.
Hey!
Oya says, why do you do so much for me? At first I thought it was about the articles. Did you take me seriously when I told the chief that we were a couple? Kids these days are so naive. I just say I didn't take it seriously. She says, thank goodness. It would have been way too much trouble to be with a minor. What's taking Lala so long? And what's with the heat in here? It's making me tired.
See you later.
She says bye. That seems odd, considering she was waiting for champagne. Whatever. Anyways, garbage, garbage, garbage. Rumors on the train. Nobody cares. Everyone's in pain. Moving on. Oh, alright. Ryuji says, what are you up to? Maybe I could finish his thing by going to him with text. Let us see what we can do. Because I know he's on level 9. I've been meaning for a while to finish it, but... hopefully he's not, like, doing the meeting thing. If he is... oh, cool.
I'm gonna make him pay. You think?
Looks like this will be level 10 Ryuji.
Wanna get going?
And that is Chariot. Scrolly, scrolly, scroll.
This is a perfect way to refill after some training. By the way, the track team's up and running again. Yamauchi got taken down pretty quick. You know Takeishi's mom is the PTA pres, right? He told her everything. After that, she came storming in with the other parents and forbid the whole scouting plan. Oh, wish I could have seen the look on Yamauchi's face. I mean, the school can't ignore the PTA. And as a result, the track team's back. Our old coach is filling in for now. Man, it serves that dick right. What a great feeling. I think they might even go far in the meet. Hell yeah! Oh crap, the ramen's gonna get soggy. Let's eat. Woo! That was awesome. To tell the truth, I was scared of facing those guys straight up. I couldn't stand how much they hated me. It only just made me think of how stupid I was. Most of all, it made me remember how I lost my place with them. Hey, this ain't like me, but I managed to change because you were here helping me. I got you all wrapped up in this shit, but you stayed with me till the bitter end. You didn't abandon me, so thanks, man. It's funny, huh? This started out as us training for the Phantom Thieves. How'd it end up like this? Either way, it's my turn now. If anything comes up, you tell me. I'll help you with whatever you need.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the chariot, granting thee infinite power.
All right. All right.
My new power!
All right.
All right, now I have that off my chest. Let's do this. First up, the Phantom Thieves. I'll be counting on you, leader, and you can count on me too. Hey, now that we're all fueled up, want to race to the station?
Ah, you're back.
Oh, it's freezing.
Oh, honey.
What shall we do? Here we go. What do you think?
Oh, it's freezing. Actually,
Thanks again for last time. I learned a lot about myself. So, I just wanted to show my appreciation.
intruding in on another private family moment.
You're still droning on about that? I mean, it was quite a shock. But that's what made you take me in, right? So who cares?
Whoa there, kiddo.
If you had just told me all of this sooner, you wouldn't have been threatened.
Who your parents are and where you come from stays with you for your entire life. Thanks to my loser parents, I got bullied by complete strangers, and
My father isn't a loser, though. He's a brilliant business owner.
shut up, I know that. So in the end, I was just fighting my own demons. Stuck in my crappy childhood and all the problems I had growing up. My view of Kalru was all distorted because of my rotten childhood memories.
I forgive you.
Wow, you really matured, huh?
Why did you help my father out? He told me you gathered info about Suda-san for him. You willingly got involved in a Yakuza dispute. Would someone normally take that big of a risk? I'd understand if you were a member of the Phantom Thieves. Fighting for the underdogs, like a gentleman thief, you know? People have their own opinions, but I think the Phantom Thieves are super cool. I mean, the sexual harassment incident involving that teacher?
You gotta go, Kaoru. The supermarket's about to close. Aren't you in charge of dinner tonight?
Oh crap! Please excuse me.
Kids grow up quick. They can be a pain in the ass, but they're worth it. Alright, let's close up shop. Go pull down the shutter. Suda changed rather suddenly, huh? Seems like he had a change of heart. Just like them people they've been talking about on TV. I can't be the only one who was saved by his change of heart. Wonder who else knows. I wonder. Well, don't worry. It ain't really none of my concern. Man, you really had me fooled. That whole thing about being an enthusiast was all just BS. I hired you as a mere pawn, and now you're Kaoru's bro. The Phantom Thieves are using my guns to take down bad guys, aren't they? They help people in need, huh? Interesting. Alright. I'm gonna put all my effort into that special menu we talked about. I don't like to owe nobody nothing, so I'll do my best for you. Because that's the kind of support I can provide.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the hanged man, granting thee infinite power.
All right.
But what the hell are you gonna do with a model gun? You need a real gun in a shootout, and the knives are just replicas. They're even less useful than a butter knife, you know? You're such a weirdo. We were in the middle of closing shop, weren't we? Well, let's get to it. See ya.
Hey!
Indeed.
Why?
Thank you. Indeed. Let us be off.
Anyways, Kawanabe says, "Come, I've ordered your portion as well. Please eat freely."
No.
Yusuke says, "Before that, there's something I'd like to ask. Just who are you?" Kawanabe says, "Interesting question. My work involves gallery management, but my hobbies are diverse. The Foundation is but one of those hobbies. Broadly speaking, we're responsible for scouting and nurturing talented youth involved in the art world. We offer free scholarships, mediate study abroad programs, and we also connect young artists to customers. At a time, Madarame participated in our organization." Yusuke says, "Madarame?" Kawanabe says, "Indeed. A good many benefited from his time working with us. We were aware of the dark rumors about him, but we could never have seen his confession coming. I suppose it's likely he was deceiving us the whole time." Yusuke says, "To think I once relied on his teachings and called him my mentor. This is all because of him. It's his fault I can no longer view paintings with a pure heart." Kawanabe says, Yusuke says, "In the past, simply the desire to paint led me to seek beauty. But now I find myself constantly weighted down by the search of awards or the praise of others. An ugly attachment has fastened itself upon my work. I can no longer paint how I used to.
Could this be?
My art is tainted." Kawanabe says, "I see." However, it would be wasteful to let your talent dry up. Our foundation would gladly support you. Not only a former student of the infamous Madarame, but someone with those looks. There's definitely a market for you. We'll sell you as the tragic, handsome artist. Oh my. I just say, what do you mean? Yusuke says, I'm wondering the same thing. Kawanabe says, it's exactly as it sounds. Having your ideas stolen by Madarame, losing a place to live, hungry for food. That unstable air about you makes for the perfect tragedy. A story like yours will sell even to those who don't understand art. Yusuke says, a story? Kawanabe says, if you don't have one in the modern climate, nobody will even mention your name. Don't worry, we'll handle the details, but in return you must sell your work through my gallery. We will take a mediation fee, but you'll be granted steady revenue and a nice customer base. Yusuke says, don't mock me.
How foolish.
Tragedy, looks, story, those have nothing to do with art. In the end, this is only about money, which taints my pure beauty. Kawanabe says, how immature. Yusuke says, excuse me? Kawanabe says, it seems you haven't learned anything after all. You're not looking at reality objectively. Is wealth really that horrible? And beyond that, how long will you continue to chase those illusions of yours? Purity, art.
I decline.
Yusuke says, I reject your offer. Kawanabe says, I thought you of all people would have the resolve to use art to make a living. Yusuke says, I have that resolve, however, I also believe such a life should only come via proper assessment. Kawanabe says, in that case, I have a different opportunity for you. My foundation will soon be holding a competition for young artists from around the nation. The prize shall be our support. We'll bring customers from around Japan to see the next great talent. There'll be a great deal of pressure on you if you enter, or perhaps you're too afraid.
What did you say?
Yusuke says, what did you say? Kawanabe says, if you have what it takes to withstand a skill-based assessment of that magnitude, I look forward to finding out. Now then, it seems there's no use in any further discussion. You can have them send the bill to my office.
You are unforgivable.
Yusuke says, that avaricious bastard. Why is it all artists talk about is money? Has the true meaning of art been lost? Oh boy. I'll just say the truth is within you. Yusuke
Yes.
says, Bunny, you're correct. My passion can change the world. However, I would starve to death without money. Passion can fill the heart, but it won't fill the stomach. How troubling.
You have my thanks.
Anyhow, I'm quite glad you chose to accompany me here. I may have bit my tongue off in anger if I was alone. In other words, you are a soothing force in my life. Our bond has leveled up. To level 7.
All right.
Okay.
Anyways, they finished their sushi. Yusuke is still thinking about it. He's gonna call me and say the exact same crap he just said at the thingy. And we're just gonna say calm down. Alright.
Ah, you're back.
Nobody loves me. Anyways. Chiaha says you're alive yet dead at the same time. What an interesting fate.
Is that so?
Is she already fully leveled up? I don't even remember some of the people at this point. Makoto, Haru, and Yusuke. Then Futaba. I think those are the only ones. And then Ichiko. Let's just get one for Oya and see what's gonna happen.
Here we go.
Doesn't look like we can level up with Oya just yet. But that's okay. I think she's my last night confidant. Who even is in Shibuya? It must just be this guy over Meower. The airsoft shop guy. If I can freaking figure out where it is. Yeesh. Yeah, that's what I figured. I need to sell my stuff from the last dungeon anyway.
Yo. Okay. You should be grateful. That's a very serious expression. Take your time and look around.
Yeah. I'll worry about that later.
Come again.
Anyways. I haven't checked to see if there's more books. I think there's one that makes video games quicker to learn.
Yeah.
But I don't quite recall. Well, I might as well just hang out with her, because that helps too. So, we'll just do that really quick.
What do you want?
There we go. That's what I was wanting.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Oh, honey.
Oh, she's not in here. Well, that makes it fairly straightforward what I should do then. I
You
will
take care now.
try to Did I already progress something? Yeah, I progressed. Oh yeah. So I can't do 2 in one day. So we're just gonna go home and read then. Because that is all that is left.
Oh. Oh.
No. Actually, I wanted to buy more aluminum sheets. So let's see if they still have any for sale.
What would you like?
Oh, I don't have any of those. I must have to get them from Mementos. Darn. Anyways.
Hey.
Make sure you close up.
All right.
We have so much time to screw with Shido, so we might as well just get the other stuff out of the way first. Because it doesn't make sense to, like, go in there and then have to deal with all the personas and such. Alrighty. Well, let's see if we can progress anything. And then if we can't, then we'll just have to use the psychic.
Good day. Huh?
There we go. That works.
Thank you.
On to Empress. Haru says, I bought a mini roaster and a coffee mill the other day. I thought it would be fun making coffee myself. It's certainly not easy, but it's an immensely satisfying process. She says, sorry about that. I got a little dizzy for a second there. I just say, don't overwork yourself. She says, I'm fine. Next up is dirt for the planters. Oh my. She fell over and she's like She says, I'm sorry. I think I need a rest. To be honest, I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. Takakura-san has been pushing for us to start a new business venture. In particular, he's adamant about a chain of low-cost, intimate cafes. Some employees don't think it's a good idea, though, so they want me to step in and put a stop to it. There's no way I could predict... She says there's no way I can predict the success or failure of this idea. In the end, I'm just not sure what to do. I just say, that sounds really tough. She says it is. People won't stop offering their opinions to me. I never imagined how difficult life could be in a position of power. This must be why my father was busy all the time. The idea sounds nice. The smell of a fresh cup of coffee always brings a smile to my face, and it certainly would be nice to be able to give that experience to as many people as possible. But I don't think you can truly gain the same joy from the low-cost chain Takakura-san is suggesting. I say, what does he think?
Excuse me?
She says, I guess I never asked. We only discuss things like the budget or profit margins. I guess I should talk to him. She says, I've been so afraid of him this whole time, but all I need to do is show him how I feel. I'll make him see what I'm thinking and what's truly important to me. I just say, that's the spirit.
Yes.
She says, I understand. By refusing to trust Takakura-san, I was also shutting myself off from any hope of having him trust me. Haru continues, but that's different. But that's gonna be different now. I'll do my best. Anyways. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, follow-up phone call.
You're back.
Let's see what is available.
What shall we do? Here we go.
Perfect.
What do you
We
think?
should be able to advance Devil now. Anyways. And if not, I can hang out with one of the twins, because they have weird, like, little side quests too. And I only have till the end of December to get them done.
Oh, honey.
Alrighty. Pulling up Devil.
Yep, replace the previous article. No worries, right? Might as well go all out if we're gonna do this. I'm gonna scrap the others and rewrite them as well. Yep, tomorrow morning then. Sorry, that was the chief. He's been great. He's ignoring the higher-ups' orders to help me. I'm doing a special expose on the Phantom Thieves, and the chief's helping me. It's about their origin and the root of the problem they're trying to solve. I think it really captures the spirit of journalism. Making it seem like entertainment while conveying serious news is the beauty of it, no? We need people to pick the issue up first so we can hit them with the truth. The higher-ups were against it, but this expose has been very popular with our readers. Since we've sold so many copies, there's nothing they can do about it. Or us. So, we're planning to throw in additional articles while we have the chance. This is only just the beginning, though. All right, let's throw a victory celebration. Lala-chan, I hope you have some champagne for us.
I told you last time, we don't have any of that here.
That's what I figured. So, I reserved a bottle at the wine shop.
Okay, I'll go get it for you.
Impressive. Looks like Lala-chan took the hint. I wanted to speak with you. In private. Oh, loosen up a bit, will ya? I've been quietly making preparations to write a story about Shido's confidant, too. I'm going to uncover the truth. I swear to Kaio. Thanks. Again. Whenever I felt like giving up, you encouraged me to keep going. It's all thanks to you that I was able to get this far, Mr. Phantom Thief. The Chief's change of heart happened exactly the same way as those other cases. And the timing was absolutely perfect. You're the only one who could have orchestrated all that. Lala-chan's more of a phantom menace. Oh crap, she's gonna be so pissed. I'm convinced from all the recent coverage that the Phantom Thieves truly are valiant, helping the weak, punishing the bad. They actually do all those things. In a sense, you and I have the same objective. We both want to expose the ills of society. So, I won't tell anyone about your true identity. Let's form a united front to fight evil. If it weren't for you, I never would have been able to return to my journalist self. My high schooler source who manipulated information ended up manipulating my heart too. I'm gonna return the favor one of these days, all right? Until then, we'll race to see who can expose evil first.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the devil, granting thee infinite power.
All right. All right.
Anyway, where the hell is Lala-chan? Shall we get started then? Considering we're already in a celebratory mood. I wonder if you'll make it back home tonight. I'm gonna have you stick around till the very end. I will not accept your refusal. Hey! Hey!
This is Aoyama Kichome.
I see.
Train doors are now closing. Please
Thank
stand
you.
back.
Makoto says, Aiko's boyfriend has been sending me a lot of texts. His days and nights are reserved due to work, so he often sends me good morning late at night. Oh my. I say, do you think he likes you? She says I'm not sure. I'd definitely tell Aiko if he asked me on a date. But for now, things are generally pretty normal. Mostly messages like, how's your boyfriend? Hope you had a great day. Do you think the relationship could be serious? Maybe I was just biased. I say he's probably suspicious. Makoto says, it does sound like a TV show, a lying host that tricks women into debt and forces them to sell their bodies. But those kind of things exist in reality as well. Human trafficking rings and the sort. My father even mentioned to me about gangs of men that look specifically for depressed women in Shinjuku.
It seems...
They take advantage of the loneliness those girls feel to force them into horrible situations. Then after ensuring the girls are buried in debt, they make them sell their bodies to pay it off. There are other ways they force girls into it as well. Blackmail, illegal immigration. There are countless victims of schemes like that. Countless gangs as well. My father was going after a particularly notorious one when... ... Makoto says in the course of his investigation, he was hit by an errant truck. The impact killed him instantly. At first it was thought to be an accident, but at the funeral I overheard my father's supervisor speaking with my sister. He was saying my father had likely been assassinated. I suspected that the gang he was investigating hired the driver. I just say, who is their leader? She says, I don't know, the driver died on impact as well, but apparently they found drugs in his bloodstream. Either way, the gang had been pushed back into the shadows thanks to the Shinjuku cleanup operation. I'm not sure if any of that would have happened if not for the incident with my father. Oh my. I say, that's a horrible story. She says it is, and we still haven't been able to help the victims of those horrible crimes. That's actually why my sister became a prosecutor to begin with. She couldn't stand by and watch as evil prevailed over justice. That passion undoubtedly came from our father. Our mother passed away many years ago back, so when father was killed, we had to survive on our own. The responsibility, the pressure of all that fell on my sister. Because of that, she can't help but talk down on our father at times. She says death is no different than surrender. But I still look up to him. I was often lonely because of how much time he spent at work. But seeing him tirelessly pursue one case after the next was nothing short of incredible. That was how my father chose to live his life, trying to bring justice and order to the world around him. I just say, that's admirable.
Yes.
She says, yeah. Come to think of it, there was something he used to say to me all the time. The most important part of your life is how you choose to live it. How have I chosen to live? And more importantly, how do I want to live? I just say, do you have an answer?
Yes.
She says, just one. That is, I've never put any thought into the matter before. To be honest, I've been determined to follow the path my sister laid for me. After my father's death, I wanted to lighten the burden on her as much as I possibly could. Oh, we were supposed to be talking about Aiko. So off topic.
Actually...
You know, I've never actually talked to anyone about my father. It's such a painful memory to look back on. But I feel comfortable discussing it with you, and beyond that, I understand my life a little bit better now. So, thank you.
All right.
Anyways, it seems like Aiko wants to hang out. Makoto gives us a follow-up phone call. Blah, blah, blah. Too much chat.
Ah, you're back.
I don't think I have a persona for Yusuke, so I'm gonna check with the fortune teller to see if we can progress.
What shall we do? Here we go.
Looks good.
What do you think?
Let me check my personas actually. I have Empress. don't need... I do need Priestess. I think I need a Hermit. Some of these are like, whatever. I don't mind losing them. So let's get Hermit and Emperor, at the very least.
Hey, inmate!
How?
You'd like to read here. A fee is required, then accept this persona. You'll withdraw this persona. A fee is required, then accept. You lack patience. Done already? What? No slacking off!
Muahaha. There we go. Because I think those are the only 4 that I have left to do. My goal is to get them all done before I go in Shido's dungeon, which I have 19 days, and I think I only need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, that's cutting it kind of close, but we should be okay. Alright. Too bad none of the school kids you can do anything with at night with. I think that's my last book.
Make sure your clothes on.
Oh my gosh, the Froggos. They're going crazy. It's so cute though. Why do they even bother to show school when I'm not there? It's kind of annoying. Cool, so we can do Hermit. I want some aluminum sheets. I don't know if they sell them though. Apparently not. So sad. Let's see. Nobody's at Aoyama Ichome. That's kind of weird. Let me think about this for a second here. So, school, Shibuya, and backlot, basically. So let's do this then.
Welcome back!
Oh, I need to do this.
Hey, we're all here.
Listen up!
I'm gonna make him pay.
Listen up! Nice! Nice! Yep. Now then.
Okay, it is time we start the meeting.
Okay, that concludes our meeting. Hey!
Let's try this one more time.
Huh?
Welcome back!
Whew, I'll have to squeeze another trip to Mementos in too. It's gonna be pretty freaking tight. Kichijoji. I don't know. Let's check out the school gate.
Good day. I'm sorry.
Alright, that's gotta be Yusuke or Bust. If I can't get Yusuke to hang out, which doesn't look like I can, then I might have to just go to Mementos. Dang. Let me make sure that's correct, because I could have swore that's not what I have to do, but let me just look really fast. Okay, so it should be called Daughter's a Meal Ticket or something like that. Yeah, it is in there. Alright, well, Mementos it is. So, that would be this.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Whew.
Okay, let's get to work.
What's it like?
Residents of the metaverse. But there are those like them in the real world, too. Yes.
Dumbass!
Persona! All will be revealed!
Well, since I'm here, I might as well go to the bottom and get the stamps and all that stuff.
This is what I saw. Look,
I ain't afraid.
sound good?
Persona! By the myriad truths!
Losers.
Good work, everyone.
All right, level up.
A new skill. Now I can fight harder.
Okay,
Okay, we're done. Hurry up and move on.
Sauce? Let's take him out.
Persona!
Successful. Now just don't lose.
Losers.
Good work, everyone. Fits me like a glove.
okay.
Huh? That was a little too easy. I got a new power!
Let's go.
Surprise attack successful. Now just don't
Who's next?
lose. Just like I thought.
Okay.
Leave the noobs and let's go.
Okay.
Didn't even break a sweat. Oh, mister. Hey, mister. Hi. Doing good?
Sitting around in here is making my skills rusty.
If we find shadows, you're going to work whether you like it or not. We made it to the platform! This is what I saw.
A new move? Awesome!
Well done on your new skill.
There's a tree.
They can take a hit from a car? These shadows are really tough.
Some of them even chase after us.
We're at the platform.
Hey, I see a shadow. Be careful.
Surrounded by weaklings. What, did they sneak up on you?
Persona by the myriad truths.
Enemies defeated! All right, Joker!
Yeah! Nice!
Good work, everyone!
With this power. Okay.
Shadow defeated. Now let's push forward. Joker, there's a chest! Oh! Running on the tracks really does a number on my feet. Don't overwork.
groundier than the underground. Okay. Joker, there's a...
I've been working on the railroad.
Oh, an impressive skill. This course looks like it would be fun to race on.
I'd like to try this skill soon.
Whoa, badass!
Intel is the most important. Keep your eyes peeled during the day.
Well done on your new skill.
Okay. This is what I...
It's a step forward.
We made it! This is what I... Huh? Oh, a treasure chest. Let's open it.
This interior.
Hell yeah! A new move! Sweet!
That's a good one.
Lend me your strength.
Treasure chest?
Oh!
With this power,
You know, lately it's felt like someone's been staring at me in class. The platform. Here the search was. The chest!
Hey, guy.
Oh! We made it!
Doing good? Cool. There are an awful lot. A new skill. Now I can fight harder.
There's a treasure chest!
Oh! Oh! You guys.
I leveled up.
Treasure chest spot!
School, huh?
Alright!
I see the.
My persona has gained new power.
I've awakened to a new power. Doing good? Cool.
Would you like to go to the supermarket with me some?
I was checking out this foreign military base's server and Oracle! What have I...
I leveled up.
Look, it's that wall. Do you...
Damn it.
Huh?
Knock these shadows out with your...
Behold, the new me! This is what I saw.
Treasure chest?
Thief clothes,
Okay. I'll send you the results.
I leveled up.
Hell yeah! A new move!
Whoa, a new move!
There's a treasure.
I'll send you the result. Is that a rare one? Don't let it get away! This treasure demon's done for.
Yes! Victory!
Just like I thought.
Okay.
Man, that was easy.
Oh, mister!
A balanced diet is important. Otherwise, you won't have energy when you need it. Treasure chest spotted. Oh!
All right. Level up.
Okay. I'll send you the results.
Joker!
Oh!
All right.
I want to stroll through the city with no worries.
A new move? Awesome!
Collective unconscious. This new skill suits me.
All right, a check.
Joker, there's a time for my power. All out attack. Oh, look! A new move!
Okay.
I'll do this at the... Oh, mister. Doing good? Cool.
Careful.
Well done on your new skill. They sell water in vending machines, yet tap water.
We made it to the platform!
Here the search was... There's a chest!
Shadow!
Joker! I see cars all the time.
Shadow!
Shadows, huh? This is what I saw.
There's a treasure chest!
Oh!
Oh, mister!
I leveled up.
I detect a shadow. I see the platform. Should we keep going? What flower should I plant next?
Ooh, one more stamp to go. Alright.
I'll send you the results.
Now I just need to find that weird kid and give him all my flowers, and then we'll get the hell out of here. There we go. There he is.
This is what I...
Might as well take the money from the treasure demon too. Since they give you so much. I highly doubt after this I'm gonna need money again, but we'll see.
They had some rare loot.
Yeah! Nice!
Good work, everyone.
All right.
Didn't even break a sweat.
There's a...
My persona has gained new power.
Oh! Oh, mister.
Alright, we're getting the hell out of here now. Actually, I might screw around in the velvet room since I probably leveled up a little bit there. And since I have all that money, I might as well just like flush out the compendium. So bear with me a few minutes while I do that, and then I'll get back onto the confidants.
Do you need something?
Pursue
There
rehabilitation
is an
with
alarm
all
in
your
one of
body
my
and soul.
favorite dudes. A group will be executed. This is an alarm fusion.
Get ready for this.
It is neither remarkable. Choose which skills to inherit.
This could bestow. Now, let us begin.
You're stopping.
Alarm time! Always strive for more.
This will become an even more powerful accessory. This will become an even more powerful accessory. This weapon is more powerful than normal.
Done already? Justine, this one's all...
You wish to register a Are you certain? You wish to register it to the compendium? How rude.
We're gonna be paid!
There is an alarm and this is its powered up form.
This weapon...
Is this the reason? Now, you shall be reborn.
Always strive for more. We're gonna strangle him real tight!
You would settle for this during an alarm?
This is how execution will alter your... Then let us begin.
Finished already?
What?
Do you need something?
Time for some rehab. Let's execute him.
Let us begin the search. Not terrible, but
you okay with...
Select the skills you'd like to inherit. Not terrible. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive a now for a rebirth.
Not terrible, but not... Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive now for a rebirth.
Not terrible. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive my.
Will this select the skills you'd like to inherit?
It will receive. Then let us begin.
Not terrible. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive my.
Finished for now. You'd like to read the complete here. That you'll withdraw this persona? This is your power. A fee is required. Then accept this persona. Is this what you want? This persona? You lack patience. Is it a fee is required? This is your power.
Time for some rehabilitation. Let's execute them.
Can you gather them up? Not terrible, but not impressed. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive. I see.
If you change your mind, you'd like to read the complete here. A fee is required. Then accept this persona. Is this what you want? You'll withdraw this for this is you lack patience. Time for some rehab. Let's execute. Now choose. Do you really select the skills you'd like to inherit?
It will receive now for a rebirth.
Can you gather them up?
You wish for more power than you can handle?
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive extra... Girls, let us begin.
What path do you want? Not terrible. Select the skills you'd like to inherit. Not terrible. Not terrible. But select the skills you'd like to inherit. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive extra... Now for a rebirth.
I see.
Great things are possible. Do you wish a...
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Great things are possible. Do you wish a few...
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive extraordinary power. It will receive now for a rebirth.
Looks pretty tough. Looks pretty tough.
You wish for more power than you can have.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive extraordinary power. My.
Not terrible. Not terrible. But not impressed. Not terrible. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive I see.
Looks pretty tough.
Great things are possible.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Great things are possible.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive. Girls, let us begin.
Looks pretty tough.
Great things are possible.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive extraordinary power. It will receive... I see.
Finished for now? You'd like to read here. If you'll withdraw this persona, then accept this persona. Is this what you want? Register such rudeness. The inmate needs our guidance.
Let's execute them. Can you gather them up?
Great things are possible.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Great things are possible.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive now for a rebirth.
Looks pretty tough.
Great things are possible.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive, then let us begin.
gather them. You change your mind? Justine, breed here. This persona, you'll withdraw this persona? Done already? What? Are you finished? What? The inmate needs our you wish to perform. Gather them. Let us begin the search. Looks pretty tough.
You wish for more power than...
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive a great deal of power. I see.
Looks pretty tough.
You wish for more power than you can handle?
Let's execute. Gather them.
You wish for more power than you can handle?
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive I see.
Let us begin the search. Not terrible, but not impressive. Looks pretty tough. Looks pretty tough.
You wish for more power than you can handle?
Select the skills you'd like to inherit. Finished for now? You'd like to read the complete here. You'll withdraw this, then accept this persona. A fee is required. This is your power. This persona? You'll withdraw this, then accept this persona. This is your power. Done already? What? No slacking off.
Wow, that went a lot longer than I thought. Let's see what percentage I'm at really quick here. But I'm gonna call this video cut in a few moments. Let me see here.
You'd like to read the These are the paths you have walked.
73%.
Are you finished? What?
I can't do any more right now because I ran out of money, but thanks for watching. I'm gonna save and I might do one more video. We'll see. If I do, I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Anyways, have a good night either way.